Hi, join us today for a breathtaking view through a 70 million year old landscape which is situated in the southeast coast of England. If you've been here, you would know what I'm talking about and what is this landscape. This is quite unique to this part of England, and we are on top of White Cliffs of Dover. This place is the last point of England, and if you see further down on the coast, the other side of the horizon, that is France, and you can cross through these ferries, and these lorries what you see here are waiting to be crossed by these ferries. It takes about 45 minutes to cross by ferries. I've been few times and we have been in our car. We put our car and you sit down in the restaurant area, you enjoy your food or drink or whatever, or you enjoy a beautiful duty free and you reach France in 45 minutes. It's an amazing day to walk around where we are, and it's sunny, it's blooming, and this is a footpath we are walking around. Look at that view. 70 million years ago, the Great Britain and most part of the Europe been submerged in a deep sea. The sea bottom was covered in a white mud called coccolith. The coccolith are skeletons of tiny algae that floated in the surface of waters and sank to the bottom during the Cretaceous period, and together with the remains of bottom living creatures formed muddy sediments. It is thought that sediments were deposited very slowly, probably half a millimeter a year, equivalent to about 180 coccoliths piled one top of another. Up to 500 meters of the sediment were deposited in some areas. The weight of overlying sediment caused the deposits to become consolidated into chalk. Until the end of last glacial period, the British Isles were part of continental Europe. So that means the France and England were joined as one landmass. And apparently there were a few big lakes which were in between France and England, and that also collapsed around 450,000 to 180,000 years ago when a catastrophic glacial lake outburst flooded. At the end of last glacial period, around 10,000 years ago, England was still certain bit connected to France, but rising sea levels finally cut off that point, and what you could see, that sea is still remaining between England and France. Such an amazing landscape. At some places this reaches about 350 feet or 110 meters high, and this is cracked here. We were walking around, I thought, oh my god, if it takes us and we'll be in the sea and that's it, that'll be end of our life. But yeah, landslides happened. You can easily spend a day here. It's quite nice, especially if you find the right day as well. Now we are walking toward this lighthouse. This has been there since the Victorian time, probably renovated a few times. It was guiding the ships those days. The lighthouse is a beautiful place, and there's a coffee shop here. You could spend some time here having a nice coffee, or you can have some food. And look at this is Arable Land, just behind the lighthouse, not very far from the sea. The land is not very rich here, but still they can plant in this part of the land. But further down, I was reading about it, the land doesn't grow very much, but they're keeping some examo ponies here to keep maintain the height of the grass and certain shrubs, because that helps with the ecosystem apparently. Okay, let's walk down and see what is down there. It's a beautiful walk. Please, if you come here, don't forget to go down. You might find it a bit acute, difficult, but once you start walking, it's nice. It's a good feeling. And of course, every step you make here is you going to the past further. Imagine it is algae which have been living on the sea floating on the sea, how long it took them to produce this amount of chalk. That's unbelievable. And flowers are blooming from nowhere. Yeah. So we're halfway through here, and the view is still amazing. It's very good feeling. As I told earlier, this chalk has been formed by coccoliths. Coccoliths are individual plates of calcium carbonate formed by Coccolithophorus, a single cell algae. Okay, let's walk forward. I'm not sure what is this. I think probably they've been taking water at some point. It looks like an aqueduct made of metal. And yeah, this is how it looked like. A lot of people had been walking around here, and you could see the sea on the left side. And let's see what's there. Tunnel start here, and this is outside how it is, and the tunnel. Let me take, what is it? London Bay? Okay, we are going to go inside the tunnel. It's quite scary at some point,
bad.
but
I can see.
let's walk forward and see what's there.
Hello.
Let's start from here.
Glass.
But they put two glasses, and a certain amount of light refracts. And here we go. It looks like a ghost walking forward. Okay, we are reaching a bit of light there. A bit of traffic here. Some more people coming, but yeah, of course they have lights with them. And look at up the chalk, and you're walking there. It's ingenious engineering here, and yeah, that's how they bring the light here with two curved mirrors. Great, isn't it? And they left the plans how they took the tunnel, and here we go. And here you are standing, and look what you're watching there, and you need to climb down there. This ladder is about 90 degrees, I think. Look at that black stones, perfect size, and the sea. How am I going to climb down and look at this stuff? This is it. It's over. There's only one way you can climb down. You can't climb down forward here because you will lose balance. You need to come on your back, and that's the only way you could do it, but it's quite safe.
Turn, hold tight and keep climbing down. මේ විදිහට විතරයි මේක බහින්න පුළුවන්. ඉස්සර පැත්තට බහින්න බෑ. එච්චරම acute. Right. Hello. It's from the rocks. ये सामने बड़ा खाला वाला बहुत ही आना This is Dover. Amazing day.
When you look up, there are a few more tunnels here and there. I'm not sure what they were doing there. Here we go. These are a few ferries coming from France, and one is coming and the other one is going. That's the harbour. We are on the harbour level now, on the waters, and there was you could see a few cracks on the top. I think it looked like it's safe. Otherwise, they would have left us coming in here. Yeah, look. I wanted to climb here, but there was nothing much to hold, and there was. If you look further up, and there's a tunnel here.
When the water retreats, look like that's the choke. us from there. Couple of millions years old. You can see my hand is getting choked. Look at this rocks. Perfectly round shape. You moving up. Shape fully round. Wow. Look at this. God. Choke. Okay.
You can scrape it in.
Draw hard for our viewers. Oh yes. Okay, we love you all from Dover Cliffs. So this area must be a couple of millions of years old here, this layer. You could see, so we are under sea level. You could see up above me. Look at that, how old it should be. I'm standing in the past and that is almost the present. It can crumble anytime and fall on our head. There is a crack there, you could see that. I don't know if you could see there in the cap. It's not very salty. It's kind of medium, is not very salty. Like it, but it's really refreshing, clean water. It's really clean. It's like, I would say, drinking in the morning, you know, a cup of cold water from the fridge. That's how it feels. Yes. Look like Inca Trail.
Climbing up can be a bit texting, but yeah, take your time because you have the whole day.
Walk in. Hello.
It's good for your health. Sea breeze has got nice good particles. And you could see here a family going down with a young girl.
Almost there.
And yeah,
Everything I
finally coming back to the surface. So thank you for being with us. It's an amazing day. Please, if you have a chance, please visit this wonderful place and you will definitely not regret. Come with your family. You can spend a nice time and look at this breathtaking view.